Good afternoon, everyone, from ACEware. Matthew, Jason, and I are with you today, and we are enjoying the cooler temperatures and rain, which is always appreciated in August. We're sure glad you're with us today to spend a few minutes to see some of the new features in Student Manager that was released just this week. And if you have questions along the way for Matthew or Jason, any ACEware questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat box and we'll be glad to get you some answers. So Matthew, if you're ready, I am going to turn things over to you and you can show us the latest and greatest things that you have for us in Student Manager. Turning things over to you now.
Okay, you got it?
We are seeing you just fine. Thank you.
Great. First thing I wanted to show was with the data cleanup, we have a new option in the combined names routine. That's with a cell phone. More and more people, it's unique, their phone number. So we're finding that is a lot more accurate than even email, which can be shared between spouses or parent and child. So and even kids are getting cell phones at younger and younger ages. So cell phone number is now a little bit more of an accurate way to combine with. So or use as a unique identifier. So cell phone, and I can report now or preview, combine, whichever I need to do. Don't know why that popped up, but so anyway, this shows me the report, and I've added cell phone to the report, so you can see, yep, these two people have the same cell phone number listed on their name record. They are different people, but potentially in your guys' cases, you'll have hopefully the exact same people using the exact same cell phone number. So when they're creating their account on ACEweb and have forgotten that they already have an account, you can easily dedupe those people through here. So there's that. This next one it's been around for a little bit, but it was a little confusing. So we've gone back a little bit and done a little bit more with it, namely rename the preference down here. Set payment amount on new billings to account for existing billing records. So I'm going to go ahead and set that and show you what this means. So if I pull up a person, and I've already set up Michael Boyd to be my person here, he's already got one billing already. It's a partial billing. I set it up prior to the webinar, so it's still showing today's date. But now, let's say he's we're billing him for half now and half next month or something. So now I just need to add another billing. So for now, it's wanting me to pay it because it thinks I'm going to do a cash or check or Visa card. But once I change this to billing, it deducts the billing that already exist. It deducts the amount and automatically changes the amount to whatever's remaining. And so now I can choose September 7th for the next billing. So I can save that, and then that way when I run invoices, it'll assign the invoice numbers and whatnot, and I'll be going along there. Okay, next one, and this is actually most anywhere, but I'm going to go from reports accounting debit. Default report's fine. I'm going to modify. Course number begins with. I'm pulling up a report just to get somewhere. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a simple change just to show that I'm making a change. And I'm going to change the title of this to maroon. So, okay. So file, close. Do I want to save the changes? Yes. Then I get to this point and I'm like, oh shoot, I really didn't want to change that to maroon. I wanted to change something else. I don't know. Before, you'd have to go ahead and keep saving it, save it in as additional report, or overwrite the default report, because there's really no way to get out of this. But I've now added an abandon button here, so if you are accidentally saving a report you don't mean to save, you can abandon. There's one caveat with this, and I'm going to show this. Sorry. Show this once I hit abandon. The change I've made still shows on the screen when it pulls up the report again. That's because it's still locked in memory. It hasn't saved it, but it is in memory. And I can go ahead and close. And now if I go back, reports accounting, deadbeat, I'm not going to modify it, rerun the default report again. You see that the registration title, or the report title, remained in black. It did not save that maroon change that I made. So just be aware of that with that abandon button. But it is now help you out, because every once in a while there's you're clicking through things too fast and you say yes to the save the changes when you really meant to say no. So we're giving you one more out. All right, next. This is with reports, statistics, and names, demographic summary. We found that there was another age and years. Default. I'm going to go ahead and do, course number begins with 19. The new option with this is, I'll skip the money, is right here. What cohort? There's another set that a group wanted. I'm just going to go ahead and run it so you can see what the set is. And this is so showing the 17, 18-year-olds, 19 through 24, basically ends in 4s until you get to the 55 to 59 group, and then you're 60 plus. So a little bit more detailed up in the upper and the lower range, and kind of a fairly significant range there in the middle years. But this was some I think it was a state agency needed to know numbers based on this exact range. So we were able to get that done for them, and hey, might as well make it available to anybody else wanting to use it. And I believe it's a Texas school that wanted it. So those of you from Texas, if you want to take advantage of this, this is now in there for you. So all right, next one, F5. Couple of ways to get to this. There's the keyboard shortcut that Chuck always touts as the F5, or if you go under module, names, person locator, either way you can get to this. The new search mechanism is this second line here, title contains. So if you're wanting to look up everyone that is a president, you can see everybody. Well, ex-president, vice president still show up, but you can pull out presidents out of here as well. So anyway, hopefully helps you find people, and you can use that in combination with these other things as well. So if you're looking for that Bush guy that was a president, whoa, that pulled up everybody again. Oh, I said or. Ha 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 ha. Make sure you click on the option if you're wanting it to be inclusive, or wait, yeah, exclusive to just the people that are Bush and president. That way it shows you just George Bush. So, anyway, that's all I've got. Short and sweet, but it's been a busy month this last month. So, yeah. Any questions?
I'm not seeing questions, Matthew, but people are appreciating that ability to abandon some of those save reports. So I know they're liking that. So I'm going to take back the screen so you can all see again and be reminded of our current versions of software currently. Hopefully you're seeing my screen now. The most current version of Student Manager is 78, and the most current version of ACEware is still 55. We have Jason and Stein on here if they want to make any comments about that, but I know they are still working on version 56, and so if you have questions or comments about that you haven't thought of now, you know how to find us. Jason, Stein, anything? Are you doing okay?
We're doing okay. Got some hopefully pretty exciting stuff that's going to go into 56, but can't really tell you any details yet. So just kind of keep that in the back of your head and be excited.
Okay. I'll also remind you that you can come back to the forum or to the software updates tab if you would like to catch up and review these things again. And get on your calendar. We've had lots of requests for some more information on the report wizard. This additional module will enhance your existing student manager reporting system. And so people were wanting to see this again. If you're interested in the report wizard, join us on August the 21st on a Wednesday, and you'll learn lots about the report wizard. If you already have it, Matthew will show some things that are new in the wizard as well. So join us then if you're able to. Thanks again for spending time with us today. And until we meet again on the 21st, enjoy what's remaining of summer. Hope you can get a few days of R&R in before classes start up again. Have a great weekend that's coming up. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.